Hey, what's up guys, it's Mike from TechBB, and today we are going to talk a little bit about the Lapco Grey Ghost. So let's start off the review. How does it compare to a Phantom? I don't know. I haven't shot a Phantom in like 4 years, so I don't know. So I know that's going to be one of the biggest questions that a lot of people are going to have. How does it compare to the Phantom? Honestly, I don't know. So let's just end that right then and there. Let's talk about Lapco. Lapco obviously came and they had the Grey Ghost many years ago, and then they came out and they re-released it. Using it on the field, shot great for a pump gun. One thing I will tell you is that these guns are pretty much designed 100% for CO2. So for a lot of newer players that may not understand how these guns work, you know, these guns are not designed to be used with high pressure air. They just don't work very well with high pressure air. They're meant for CO2. If you try putting high pressure air in here, you're not going to be able to get the gun in chrono over about 220, 230 feet per second. So regardless of how hard you hit the valve. Something that's kind of cool in the box, it comes with a the little stock class feed there, and the CO2 quick feed right here at the bottom. You know, gun shoots great for a pump gun. I definitely recommend keeping it in a nice lightweight setup. Using this, I probably wouldn't try putting any sort of CO2 tank on here unless you really want to. But one advantage that you do have using stock glass is that your marker is extremely light, and this is definitely extremely light. The setup that I typically like to use on it was using one of these little 50 round hoppers with the clamping feed neck. Now they do have the Grey Ghost clamping feed necks, which are now anodized to match. For quite a while they were not anodized to match. They only had black ones, but this one works really well. Something I did really like about this gun is that it uses basically a spider detent in here to prevent rollouts, which is really nice. The detent is located right here, well in front of the bolt, and you don't have to worry about any rollouts with this gun whatsoever, which is kind of refreshing for a pump gun. I like the barrel on it. It's a Lapco barrel. It's one of the best barrels that are in the industry. Let's go ahead and take it apart really quick, which won't take us very long, and then we'll come back for the conclusion. Okay, first thing we'll do is let's go ahead and remove the barrel. Now the barrel does have an O-ring in there, so it does take a little bit of a tug to get the barrel out. There we go. And now let's go ahead and remove the pump arm. Okay, out that goes, and then here is the spring. Let's go ahead and remove the loader. Now the next thing we're going to remove, it seems like they have all field strip screws except for this one up top here. Let's go ahead and disconnect the hose. Okay, now let's go ahead and unscrew the two thumb screws on the side. Now I do recommend that when you're playing with this, you definitely want to be checking these thumb screws frequently, just to prevent you from losing any parts. You don't want to lose these. I mean, Lapco has them in stock, but it's still a pain in the ass to have to call the manufacturer to get new ones in. So let's go ahead and unscrew the front here. Okay, now we can, the grip frame slides away. I mean, this is real basic stuff here. Okay, out comes the hammer, and out comes the bolt. And that's it. So that's how you take it apart. Real basic stuff here. Nothing too crazy. I will tell you this, if you do have a problem with your auto trigger firing too soon or not firing fast enough, how you adjust it is right through here through the top. There's a little Allen key there. You slide that little catch forward or backwards, and it'll allow you to adjust your auto trigger. And let's go ahead and put this back together again. Slide the bolt in. There we go. Let's go ahead and put the hammer in. Okay. And we'll just leave it like that. There we go. The hole here at the top, okay. And let's go ahead and put the now I guess you could, if you really wanted to, replace this with replace that with hose, but you know, macroline hose, but I don't know, I just prefer to just leave it as it comes from the factory. This way you prevent it from scratching the anodizing or ruining the finish. That wouldn't be very good at all. And now what we'll do is let's go ahead and move the bolt here so we can align the hole here on the side. Put the spring back in. Let's put in the pump arm. There we go. Okay, and we've put it back together again. Didn't take very long. Like I said, this is basic technology here. Not too much going on here. Let's go back and let's do our conclusion. Okay, so let's wrap up the Grey Ghost. I mean, what do I think of it? I mean, I think it's a great gun for, you know, people that are interested in getting in stock class. I mean, stock class isn't my cup of tea, and if you played here in Florida against some of the people that I play against, you would realize why very quickly. But it is a fun format that I do recommend people at least try once in their paintball career. You know, Lapco makes a great product. They're very easy to get in touch with. Give them a call. They also make great barrels and stuff like that. So I do know probably for customization, you know, I know a lot of people, you know, maybe this color, this kind of this titanium shiny color, may not be the exact color that they may be wanting. You know, I know with the Phantoms there are quite a bit of colors that they offer you to choose, you know, that you can choose from or get made. But you know, the gun looks great when it's out there, and it shoots fine. I do like the D10 system up front that, you know, holds the balls in place. You don't have to worry about double feeding or having rollouts, which is always a bad thing to have when you're playing stock class. But you know, all in all, I mean, the gun shot great. I mean, it's got a little slide trigger for people that like that kind of thing. But you know, not much to say about it. I mean, it's nice to see the Lapco came back and re-released it. In the box, you do get this stock, which definitely helps with shouldering. You also get the velocity adjustment screw or adjustment tool, which goes down the front of the thing, you know, prevents you from having to remove it. I mean, it's probably the longest Allen key you're going to ever own, but it goes down through the barrel here to let you adjust the velocity. Efficiency is great on it. I mean, I think I had mine chronoed at about 300 feet per second. I was probably getting between 20 to 30 shots. I didn't exactly do an efficiency test on it. Maybe I will. But that's about it. So hopefully that helps you answer any questions you have about the Lapco Grey Ghost. If you have any questions, go to, I think it's lapcopaintball.com, which a lot of people don't know. It stands for Los Angeles Paint Company or Paintball Company, I think is what Lapco stands for. It's pretty cool. So made in the USA, they shoot great. So thanks for tuning in.